Hey YouTube. Hey, I want to talk about the different distinctions in regards to the proof and deep cameo plus and ultra cameo and DCAM and et cetera, et cetera. But before I do that real quick, I want to talk about this chart. I went and looked at the gold chart today. I haven't looked in a few days, and I opened it up and I saw, oh my God, gold has crashed well below 1,000. It's going down into the low 900s. I got all excited. Thought I got a buy right now, and then I realized I'm looking at the platinum chart. So anyway, I like to make fun of you guys, so there's one on me. I scared myself. So let's get to the topic at hand. Proof coins. I didn't know a lot of this stuff till recently, by the way. And a proof coin, I think we're all familiar with that. And that is a proof coin's made with a die that's highly polished. Both the field and the devices on the coin are all have a brilliant shine to them. Often the coin is stamped several times to make sure it has really distinctive, deep markings, and that's what makes a proof coin so special. But on some of these proof dies, what they will do is on the die, the part of the die that is actually going to make the devices, and the devices are the raised parts, the letters and the head, etc. What they'll do is they will etch or sandblast or laser the die so it has a rough finish. So when it's stamped, it makes this beautiful white creamy marking on the device. And so you have this real distinctive contrasting coin. You know, the field is highly polished and the device has a super creamy frosty look to it. So and what happens is as coins get run over and over and over again, the etching starts wearing down. And then so the initial coins that are just have an amazing frosty appearance on them, they will get a distinction from a coin grading service of a deep cameo plus or an ultra cameo, or sometimes they'll get a black star. So that's what that means when you see that label. And then as they start getting worn down, as the die starts wearing down, like this coin, which still has a very distinctive, beautiful look, but it may only be rated as a deep cameo because the etching on the die is getting worn as coins are getting run through, and run through. And then ultimately, it'll get to the point to where it won't even look as good as this coin. And there's only a slight difference between the device and the fields, and that's when it'll get a distinction of a cameo on its grading. And so, so when you see something that's got a black star, ultra cameo, that has the absolute most, the best distinction between the device and the fields. And then it works its way down to a DCAM or deep cameo, and then goes all the way down to a cameo. So that's, it's not like they don't make dies with the intent to make a cameo and a deep cameo and an ultra cameo, etc. It's the same die, it's just a matter of the die getting worn through the process, and so the coin gets graded differently. It gets a different distinction through the process. So I found that pretty entertaining. A lot of you probably already knew that. I didn't completely understand it, but I hope for those of you that didn't, you understand it a little better now. Thanks, YouTube. Bye. Oh yeah, one last thing. Don't forget August 10th. I make my announcement of my fundraiser winner to see who wins the 10th ounce gold coin and the 5 1-ounce silver bars. Thanks everybody. I really appreciate your helping. Bye.